Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. It's my knitting natter this afternoon, so I'll be. It's 10:15 now. I'm just doing a little bit knitting before I go out. I'll be having a quick lunch, probably about 11:30, because I have to leave the house just after 12 to pick my friend Anne up and then Molly up and then drive to the Porchers where we go for the knit and natter to get there for 1 o'clock. So have to have my lunch a little bit early. I just got a bit of pizza, I've got pizza in the fridge. Well, half of one. I had one the other day, one of them big round ones. I just cut it in half and cooked half and put the other half in the fridge. But anyone watch the game of wool last night? You want my honest opinion? What a load of crap. Knitted and crocheted swimsuits last night. Remember when we were kids? Anyone my age? And my mother knitted our bathing costumes for us. Remember when we went in the water and they got wet? When you came out with the weight of the water and the sand and everything, the costumes would be down round our ankles. Of course, it could be a little bit different there. And then deck chairs. I cannot believe that programme. That's my honest opinion of it. Crap. But it's more for a laugh, really. I think it's more of a comedy show myself, like that. I don't think I'd show myself up to go on one of those shows if I had the choice. But a lot of people like it, so that's their choice. I watch it just to see what stupid thing they're going to ask them to make next. I can't remember one, the little bit they show at the end where they're going to tell you what they might be in store for next week. Like, I just can't imagine what on earth it could be in store for. Like. It's not really showing how good a knitter is. They don't have time to finish things properly, and that's where it's all wrong. And I don't know whether it was the right person that was voted off or not this week. I never took that much notice actually. I just couldn't get over what they were making actually. So that's enough of that anyway. I'm busy knitting the second sleeve. It'll not be long I get this one finished. I'll be taking it to my knitting natter this afternoon with me, probably finish the sleeve off there because I don't have a lot of time this morning to do any knitting. And it's really a lot colder as well today. And as you can see, I'm wearing something different today. I've been in my cupboard sorting out, things that I need to get rid of, clothes that I don't wear anymore. And I actually found a couple of cardigans that still fit me. This one, well, I mean, it'll do for just sitting about the house doing, I wouldn't wear it when I'm going out anyway. Like. I knit this, it must be about 20 years ago, probably more than that, because the blue, the lilac, and the pink was what I knit for my granddaughter Cheryl. The pink and the lilac would have been for Cheryl, and the blue would have been for David, her brother. And they are both in their 30s when they were little. And these were just odd balls I had left over. And that's why I thought, just something to knit up with it. So that's what I did. I just did the stripes of the 4 different colours. That's navy. I think I had a ball of navy. I think I had a ball of each. Probably had more of the navy, I think, than the rest. So I thought, oh, it'll do for wearing around the house. It's lovely and warm. It still fits me. And I found another one that I'll probably give to my friend because that was a little bit tight. I'm scraping the bottom of the cupboard actually to find these things that's been in my cupboard for years. So I found another one, another cardigan. I'll probably put on another day and tell you about it. But it's just when I seen these one or two, I thought I'm going to have to clear some of this stuff out that I've got in my cupboards. That stuff that's actually I was finding stuff that belonged to my husband, and he's been gone for since 2014. I'm still finding things belonging to him, looking around my house, tools and things like that as well. That's I sold when my husband had, you know, far too many tools. Some of them hadn't even been used. Just when I was out shopping, and if you seen anything he wanted, you would buy it. And sometimes it never even got used. And after he passed away, I went on to, these sites where you sell things, and some fella, we had loads of stuff in the outhouse that were tools and some that I'd seen hadn't even been used and that. And one fella came and he was looking round to see what I was selling and all that. And he said, it's like Aladdin's cave in here. But I'm still finding odd things belonging to my husband. I'm going to have to get all these cupboards because there's cupboards in all my bedrooms and in the house, and I open them and pull everything out just to get rid of stuff that I don't need and that I don't want. And I'm finding things still finding things belonging to him. I should switch my phone onto silent when I'm doing these videos. That's a message on Etsy or something on there. But anyway, I'm doing what I can with this knitting, what I can before I go out. So I'll only have about an hour to do some knitting. I'll have to sort a little bit the sandwich or a bit pizza or something. I'm not sure I'm going to have the pizza. I'll just keep it later on for when I come in after my tea to have a sandwich. I think it's quicker to do a sandwich and to cook the pizza. And so I was at my granddaughter's yesterday, so I never had the video up yesterday. I didn't have time in the morning, and I wasn't bothered when I came back because it was almost 7 o'clock when I came home at on the night time, and I had the kids. Eddie had his Thomas the Tank Engine track all over the floor. You were having to step here and step there. You couldn't just walk over the floor. And then he had that, don't know what you call it, like slime stuff. He had all the little Thomas Tank Engine's little carriages on the back. He had that slime stuff and he was filling it all into the carriages on the back. And he was saying to me, feel that? No, put your finger. Oh, it's horrible, that, Eddie. It feels like sort of wet, and it feels wet, but it's not when you put your I say to me, better make sure you don't get that stuck around the floor and on the chairs and that. I say, so you'll be getting wrong off your mum. But that, he's had those Thomas the Tank Engines for a long time, but he's never bothered playing with them. Just recently started dragging them out again then. I think Cheryl thought she was going to put them up into the loft out the way. She said, I'll keep them for my grandkids. But when she was tidying them, we already seen them again and they reminded him. So he started playing with them and they're all over the place. I suppose it's better than them little monkey things he was playing with and the other little T13 characters, or Titan 13 or whatever that are. So we had the trains going round the floor, constantly going round and round and round. This track was had a quite large, had the whole floor covered, and he had the ramp things going over other things, and they're quite good toys those for kids to keep them busy, keep them interested. It's better than sitting playing on their iPads or playing on those games on the television. You use their imagination. 'Cause Cheryl only lets them play on the iPads for so long, and then she makes them play with the other toys because 'cause we've got plenty like Lego and, well, like saying these, Thomas the Tank Engine, but other games and everything, and all they seem to want to do is to play on iPads these days. But, if they get other games out, like, we'll have play a game with the kids with them, with the ones where others can join in and that. And so I'm just doing a little bit knitting until it's time to make myself some lunch, and then I'll be off picking. It's very cold today. I don't know what it says for my temperature for me. I'll have a look on my phone. But it is turning rather cold now. I have my little temperature thing in here. I don't have my heating on yet, but I have my temperature, and it flashes from centigrade to Fahrenheit, and it's 14 at the moment. But it goes below that in this room, about 12 or 13. That's when I put my heating on. But the heat from the night before seems to stay in this room. Like my downstairs room is a lot colder. But this is same with like you're saying with heat rising, it seems to stay in this room. Well, we've got 3 degrees at the moment. This is outside temperature. And it's going to get down to, during the night, down to freezing during the night. So the temperatures are really dropping at the moment. So I'll definitely be using my hot water bottles. One for my feet and one of those long ones that you hug when you're in bed. That's nice and warm when I use those. So that's my little bit for today. So thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you all and let you know what I get up to another time. So bye for now.